Hi everyone, welcome to Binky Beauty. I'm Binky and this is my skincare channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm feeling pretty jazzed about today's video because it's all about drugstore skincare. Now, some of this is new at the drugstore and some of this is new to me, but I'm just very excited to share all of it with you. I have several items here to dive into, but before we do that, please scroll down and hit the like button, especially if you love drugstore skincare, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. So let's get into it. The first thing I have from the drugstore is this Deep Clean Purifying Clay Cleanser / Mask from Neutrogena. This one is new. It has 0.5% salicylic acid. It's also got some glycolic acid, and it has kaolin and bentonite clays. So this is going to be really nice for drawing out impurities, keeping your pores clean, and a little bit of surface exfoliation with that glycolic acid. Something that I really love about this is that it's a cleanser and a mask. So I use it kind of as both. I'll do a first cleanse and then I'll put this on and leave it for maybe 2 minutes. I especially love it in the shower while I'm doing other things. And then I'll just rinse it off. And I just love products like this that are like a quick mask, but again, it can also be a cleanser. Neutrogena has another product in their line like this, except instead of salicylic acid, it's benzoyl peroxide. And I kind of prefer salicylic acid because it's not as drying, especially if you don't have like tons of active breakouts. So the benzoyl peroxide is great if you're having like active breakouts and you need to like reduce inflammation of those breakouts, but I really love the salicylic acid just for like daily upkeep. So I've really been enjoying this. The next item I got is also from Neutrogena. It's the Bright Boost Resurfacing Micro Polish. It has their accelerated brightening complex. So this is a physical and chemical exfoliant. It's got glycolic and malic acid in it, which is going to be really good for just sloughing off any surface like dead skin. And of course, the physical exfoliation is going to help with that too. I've only used this product once, but I didn't have any like crazy stinging when I first put it on. So if you're new to acids or you just want like a physical and chemical exfoliant, I love those two components in one product. This would be a great product for you. They also have a serum and a moisturizer within this line, which I wasn't really drawn to, but I was really excited to get this product because again, I love a good physical and chemical exfoliant in one. So that's also from Neutrogena. The next item I have here is from Olay. It's the Golden Aura line, and this is a creamy foam cleanser. So what piqued my interest about this product is that it's a higher price point within the Olay line. I think this was about $40. Their cleansers are usually like drugstore prices, $12 to $20. This one is more expensive because I guess it's a slightly, I honestly don't know why it's more expensive. I think it's a smaller line, so there's also like an essence and a moisturizer, and it has fermented ingredients. I believe it does have hydrolyzed yeast extract. It's also got some acids in it. This is a very like creamy cleanser, and it foams up a little bit when you add water. I was just intrigued because the price point is higher, and I had never seen this in the drugstore. I think you can only get this online. I haven't used this a ton, so I don't really know how I feel about it. Initially, it reminds me a little bit of Tatcha's new rice foaming cleanser. That one also comes out very creamy, lathers up when you add water. This one, same, comes out very creamy, lathers up when you add water. So give this video a thumbs up if you want an update on this. Again, more than anything, I was just kind of like, wait, that's a $40 cleanser from a drugstore brand. What's going on? So also let me know if you've tried this, if you have any experience with the Golden Aura line from Olay. I'd love to know your thoughts on that in the comments below. So for treatments, I was really excited when I saw this from Neutrogena. It's their Rapid Tone Repair 20% Vitamin C Serum. And it comes, they stick together, but they come encapsulated in these little, if I can get one out, I'll show you. They come encapsulated in these individual little pods. 20% vitamin C. It's ascorbic acid, which is one of the most effective vitamin C's out there. What's great about these is there's a 30-day supply, but if for whatever reason you're not going to use these up in 30 days, the entire product isn't going to oxidize because they're safe in these little capsules. So I have been playing with these a little bit, and some of you might remember the vitamin C from The Ordinary. It was very gritty, very thick. It didn't really layer well. It really needed to be the last step in your skincare routine, and I would say these are very similar. I have tried putting these on and then putting a moisturizer over, and it starts to pill up. So these definitely need to be the last step in your skincare routine, and I would recommend using them in the PM, because if you try and like blend in makeup with these under, it's gonna be a mess. But otherwise, I was really excited to see a product like this from Neutrogena, because I see a lot of higher end skincare brands coming out with these little capsules of actives, like Oskia has vitamin C capsules. I know Elizabeth Arden has some. You can get some from Beauty Pie, which is super affordable, but as far as accessibility, I was really excited to see these and try these from Neutrogena. So the only thing is they don't layer great. I would definitely use them in the PM, but overall, I think it's a really exciting product that's worth trying for like, I don't know, 20 bucks. These are really, really great. The next vitamin C product I have is from L'Oreal. This is a 10% ascorbic acid. So again, very potent, not as strong as a 20%. So if you're new to vitamin C, try the 10% first, because this one you can actually use AM and PM with no problem. I've tried it both ways. Layers fine, and it's 10%. So if you're new to vitamin C, 20% can be really sensitizing. So start with the 10%. I like the fragrance free. This has not oxidized. My mom loves this. She uses this religiously, and it's got, again, ascorbic acid, which is one of the best forms of vitamin C. It's one of the purest forms. So you got your 10% here or your 20%. It's your pick. I think this one is a little cheaper too. It's about $12, and I haven't seen any oxidation with this. So this is a really good one too, and it's very milky. You know, sometimes vitamin C can be a hard ingredient to formulate, and you definitely see that more with this. Like I said, it doesn't layer as much, but the L'Oreal one, they did a great job because you can use it AM and PM and it layers very nicely. I also got the Olay Regenerist Luminous Tone Perfecting Treatment. This is a niacinamide serum. It's very milky. One thing I don't like about this is that it has the Olay fragrance, and generally when I'm buying drugstore skincare, I like it to be fragrance free. I don't have anything against fragrances. I just personally prefer that, especially from drugstore skincare. So I haven't used this a ton, but it's, again, a niacinamide treatment. It's going to be great for refining your pores. It's going to be great for overall brightening. And at the price point, I think it's a great product to try. I am looking forward to like getting this into my routine in a more consistent way. And again, if you've tried this, please let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to hear what you think. I also picked up the Neutrogena Rapid Tone Repair Dark Spot Corrector. I really like Neutrogena's retinol line. This has retinol and vitamin C, which work beautifully together. This is not an ascorbic acid vitamin C, and so it's not going to be as strong, but it's still really good at like brightening, at like reducing acne spots, at reducing dark spots. I love that it comes in the air pump versus the pot, because vitamin A and vitamin C are really sensitive to light and oxygen. So they're in an air pump here, so you're really just exposing the product that you're going to use. So I just enjoy this in general. If you're new to retinol, if you're new to vitamin C, pick this up. I think it's a great product from Neutrogena. I love that line. I also got the vitamin C AHA resurfacing peel from Olay. So it's a two-step process, and the first step is the resurfacing mask, which has ascorbic acid and niacinamide, so very brightening. It's gritty. I did not expect that. It's very gritty, and I believe that's the basically baking soda that's in this. So you put this on first, you leave it on for up to 1 minute, and then you activate it with the AHA peel, which is a lactic acid peel, and then you rinse it off. I will say that I noticed my skin was immediately brighter after using this, but I would say those effects wore off maybe by like the next morning. However, this would maybe be a great product to use like 2 nights a week, or maybe for a special occasion when you really want your skin to look like bright and awake. This was not a bad product in my opinion, and it's from the drugstore. I think this was like $22, and I was just really excited because I don't feel like there's really anything else like this at the drugstore, so I had to try it, and I did enjoy it. I did like that my skin looked awake and bright after the first use. On to moisturizers. I have 2 moisturizers here. So I've got the Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream and the Total Effects 7-in-1 Moisturizer, both from Olay. So both of these have niacinamide. This one is very hydrating. It's very basic. Again, I get the fragrance free. I also get the fragrance free in this. This has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. So the actives aren't going to be super potent in either of these because it's a cream. It's a little more of a processed presentation versus a serum. But in my opinion, both of these do what a moisturizer is meant to do, which is moisturize your skin and hopefully not irritate it. And I think both of these are really great, basic, like time-tested moisturizers. So if you're at the drugstore and you need a new moisturizer, pick up one of these. Again, I like the fragrance-free version, but that's just my personal preference. Next, we've got sun care. So you might have seen in my Instagram stories, I was talking about the CeraVe Hydrating Sunscreen SPF 50 for the face. I do not love this sunscreen because it leaves a white cast. Even if I really work it in, I can see the white cast throughout the day. So I will hold on to this and use it on my body, but for the face, I don't love this because of the white cast, but I love that it's SPF 50. However, I picked up the Neutrogena Healthy Defense SPF 50, and this one is great. No white cast, super hydrating, and I mean, it's at the drugstore, so I really needed a new sunscreen. I did not want to use this. I actually went a few days without sunscreen until I bought this. This has been great. Zero white cast, hydrating, sun protection. Neutrogena has a ton of different kinds of sunscreens, so like you can get one if you're breakout prone, you can get one if you have super sensitive skin, you can get one for sports. So I would say for sunscreen, check out Neutrogena. I really wish the CeraVe one would have worked out, but it just wasn't right for me. Last but not least, I have the Norwegian Formula hand cream from Neutrogena. I think in the last few months, we've all been washing our hands obsessively with all the COVID stuff. So your hands might be feeling kind of dry, and it's in those moments where you're like, wow, a lot of my hand creams really don't moisturize. This one does. It kind of creates like a protective barrier around your hands. It's so good to like rub into your cuticles, and it keeps your hands protected and hydrated. It's great for the colder months. It's great to like put on your feet before bed and then put on a pair of socks. It's just super hydrating, great for traveling. So I kind of rediscovered this and I've really been enjoying it. So if you're in need of a good hand cream, it's fragrance free, pick this up next time you're at Walmart or Target. It's a good one. And that's everything. That is everything I got at the drugstore. It's quite a bit. Comment below if you're planning on trying any of this. If you have tried any of this, I would love to know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you soon.